This is a story about Millie Rose. Millie Rose is our 13th child. We've been so excited to have her into our family. Today we thought you might want to watch her and see how she takes a little napsy every day. Millie was born with Down syndrome. It wasn't exactly a surprise. We knew when we had the ultrasound at about 21 weeks. The hardest part was a few weeks later finding out that she had a double heart defect. It turns out that about 40 to 50% of children who are born with Down syndrome have a heart defect, a congenital heart defect that will require operation. And the defect that Millie has is the most common. Isn't that the saddest thing you ever heard? An infant requiring heart surgery? It's heartbreaking. We are not looking forward to it. Millie has a large ASD and a large VSD. Both holes will require surgery in a few months. So we're doing everything we can to fatten our sweet little Millie up. Down syndrome isn't well known. In fact, 1 in 700 babies are Down syndrome, or at least have Down syndrome. The worst part is that most of those babies are aborted before they even get to arrive. And why? Why would you want to abort a child this sweet, this beautiful, this darling, this lovable? She's like every other child I've ever had. Nothing different. Irresistible, kissable, sweet, intelligent, growing, changing, responsive. She has her likes, her dislikes, and we're learning more and more about her every day. Millie's only 7 weeks along now, but we have learned so much about her in just these few weeks. And she's learned a lot about us as well. And I don't imagine that changing anytime soon. We have high hopes for Millie. We know that whatever she dreams, she can become. And we're here to support her, encourage her, and watch her grow. We're going to be her best cheerleaders. And she'll give us love in return as we give her love overpouring. That's our job anyhow, isn't it? As parents, we're supposed to love our children, encourage our children, and help our children the best that we can. Why would you want to do anything different for a baby with Down syndrome? They're just as precious, just as sweet, just as lovable. We have nothing but time to share with Millie. She already likes music, cuddles, her siblings, adventure, and a change of scenery. Why would you not want a baby with Down syndrome? It doesn't make any sense. With all the scientific advancements, it's so much easier to tell if you might have a baby that has Down syndrome nowadays. In fact, the test can be done genetically to find out with 98% accuracy, even 99% accuracy, if your baby might have Down syndrome, which might be really scary to some people. Scary only if you don't have any information about the power of Down syndrome. There's even countries when they find out that the babies have Down syndrome, they automatically abort the child, even though the statistics say a lot of those infants never even had Down syndrome. But it can't be verified until after the baby is born. And when that baby is born, your instincts will tell you to love that baby just like it would any other child. Because babies that are born with Down syndrome have an extra chromosome, and that just makes them extra cute. Why would you not want an extra cute baby? But I'll tell you what, if you are still adamant about not having a baby with Down syndrome, There is a waiting list of people hoping to adopt a Down syndrome baby. And if you could find it in your heart, somewhere in your heart, to give up that sweet baby, although I don't know how you could ever give up something this sweet, but if you could give up that sweet baby for adoption as an alternative to abortion, what a blessing that baby will be in someone's life, in many people's lives. These sweet babies are like angels. They are angels come down to love us and to teach us how to love them back, regardless of what circumstance they come in, what handicap or what problems they may have, issues they may have. They teach us compassion. They teach us empathy. They teach us unconditional love. They teach us to be non-judgmental. They teach us to be understanding and tolerant. They help us exercise patience. What a gift they are to us. Nothing short of a sweet angel. Nothing short of a sweet angel. So if you have a baby who has Down syndrome, don't think that they won't be everything that a child without Down syndrome would be, because they will if you let them. They can grow up to be independent, brilliant, smart, hardworking individuals. They will have talents and abilities that no one else has. They have their own unique gifts that they bring to this world and to us personally and individually. What's not to love? If they can find their way and find their path with a little bit of guidance, they will live very fulfilling, wonderful lives. Let's help them be able to reach their potential so they can be all that they desire and all that they were meant to be. There is nothing wrong with Down syndrome children. In fact, there's nothing down about them at all. There's an upside to it, that's for sure. Well, I hope that you feel like you were able to learn a few things about babies born with Down syndrome. I hope that your heart has been touched or inspired in some way to love deeper and to be open-minded about these children that have Down syndrome. We are so grateful for this sweet little blessing in our life. She has strengthened us and showed us so much more love than we could have ever imagined. You could just feel it in her eyes and in her presence. Our whole entire family has welcomed her wholeheartedly as she is, as Millie Rose Taylor, who has Down syndrome, and she has a double heart defect, which we are caring for with the best doctors we could find. There is nothing we couldn't love about this child. She is precious and she is perfect. Just give the babies a chance. Give them a chance to learn and to grow and to succeed in life as you have been given that chance. We are so blessed and so fortunate to be able to provide homes as sanctuaries to these sweet, sweet children. I couldn't be happier. I am so blessed to call her mine. We all are. She loves all of us, and we can all love her and sustain her, support her, and encourage her. Won't you join me? Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird doesn't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring turns brass, Mama's gonna buy you a looking glass. If that looking glass gets broke, Mama's gonna buy you a billy goat. If that billy goat gets bony, Mama's gonna buy you a Shetland pony. And if that Shetland pony runs away, tra-la-la-la-la-la, boom,